Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are good, and you should be and you must be. I'm Malvi Verma, right here in front of you with my new video. So here I want to give opportunity to my some student to do some creative work. You see, generally teacher took part in making such videos and do some creative work. But actually, it become more creative when you give that opportunity to your student, because by doing so, those students who participate in such videos and such the work, they not only become so confident, but also they motivate themselves to do some more creative and some more practical work. It really boosts their confidence to something very startling. So let's see how the student can show and how student can inspire other to do the same thing. Let's see.
Hi, I'm Kalzang. I'm in plus 2 class. I'm a medical student in Government Model Senior Secondary School, Portmore, Shimla.
So hello everyone, this is Malvi Verma here. Today my poem is An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum, which is written by Stephen Spender. So my question is, how do the walls of the classroom appear and what is there hung on the wall?
Hello everyone, this is me, Rachna Mehta, student of Government Senior Secondary School, Portmore, Shimla.
Hi everyone, myself Sharma from Government Model Senior Secondary School, Portmore, Shimla.
Everyone, myself Divya Rana. I am studying in plus 2 class in Government Model Senior Secondary School, Portmore, Shimla. So my today's topic is an elementary classroom in a slum, and my question is, who is sitting at the back of the bench and what is he doing there?
Hello everyone, myself Apeksha Sharma. I'm studying in 12th class in Government Model Girls Senior Secondary School, Portmore, Shimla.
An elementary school classroom in a slum area is a beautiful poem written by Stephen Spender, and this poem is really very beautiful because the Stephen Spender has created that part of society in front of us, because most of our people and most of our the students are unaware of their situation, because they are the people. Okay, and they are the people, and they are the children in those slum area who are deprived of all the basic amenity and all those basic facilities that our students are enjoying and that our common men are enjoying. Right, and see, this is the poem we hear. Stephen Spender has highlighted some pathetic situations of those slum childrens. He's making the difference in comparison between the have and have nots, privileged student, those who privileged person and a privileged student who are enjoying everything in their life. They have everything, like they have the good shelter to live, and they have good educations, good books, and good food to eat, shelter, etc., health, education, everything they have. But as far as concerned about those have not, those who are not privileged, they are depriving like that. They don't have anything, and they appear like their face are like उनके जो बाल है, that is the rootless bead. एक तरह से ये भी एक तरह का literary device यहाँ use किया गया है, that I will let you know side by side how when we will the progress in the poem. So here he is telling us that how they appear and how their looks are, कि उनके looks कैसे वो दिखाई दे रहे हैं. They here are like a rootless bead that is scattered over their puckered, pallid जो face है. And they appear in the people seeming they are thin, and they don't have the vision, they are depressed, and they don't have the optimistic view about their life, and they are the boy who has inherited twisted bone from his father. That is actually there is something literal. यहाँ पे pun use किया गया है. इनमें pun क्या है? You will see in various words are there with which you can see that there are literary device which is something different. Okay, ऊपर से कुछ और सा लगता है कि yes, this person inherited this NAR diseases, गठिया वाली जो ये बीमारी उसने inherit की है from his father. But underneath you will see that actually he is not inherited this. Actually, he has inherited the poverty and the burden that he is carrying with from his forefathers. Right, and now you can see here there is a boy who has a vision to see things differently, and how he is taking the squirrel games, dream of squirrel games. And in the school, you can see that how there is a picture of Shakespeare, there is pictures of progressed society. It is a symbol of progress society, that there is a dome, there is a shape, there is a map. But all these things are weak, and these are all useless to them. There is, the wall appears sour cream like that. They are giving some different smell, like it was smelly. And now you can see their word actually, which is so much different. Their world is just the window. From there they can see their foggy world, foggy sky, which has covered it with the fog. Fog se usko khatam kiya hua hai. So important thing is here, the Stephen Spender is appealing to all the people, all the student, all the governor, teacher, and the policy makers, that we should frame such policies so that their life can made better, ताकि उनकी life को भी better किया जा सके. Right here, let them see the world around and outside that foggy world. A green world ko dekhne. Let them see the white page of the books so that they can read, they can know the world, the variety of the world. Just outside that, up there. उनकी जो अपनी जो एक तरह की है, तो see their house, उनके घर देखिए भाई, उन्हें भी जरा अपनी दुनिया को, उस दुनिया से बाहर निकल के कुछ अच्छा देखने दीजिए. They give them an opportunity to see the white page and the green world. That is about the natural environment of जो जहाँ पे रहते हैं उससे बाहर का दुनिया उन्हें देखने दीजिए, so that they can get the experience and they get the knowledge of other worlds as well. And because यहाँ कहते हैं कि भी उन्हें oceans को देखने दीजिए, उस blue world को देखने दीजिए, and because history there whose sun is the life, actually sun whose language is the sun. यही सन के लिए यहाँ पे बोला है क्योंकि those country and whose children are free, those countries whose children are educated and they have everything, so they really make a big difference and they really make a developed society for themselves. Let's see, I will not let you know each and everything because as I said that there are lots of the many literary devices are there. The similes, there are the repetitions, here is the alliteration, consonance, and the metaphor, and there is the use of other imageries, personification, etc. So I will let you know side by side when we will progress in the poem. Let's see how girls are doing great work here, how they will clear your doubt in the poem. Let's see how they are explaining to you each and everything about the poem. See that, right?
The poem An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum, which is written by poet Stephen Spender. In this poem, children are sitting in an elementary school classroom. They are looking like a rootless weeds. Their hairs are torn around the pallors. There is a girl in a class who is very tall, but she has weighed her head down. It seems it's too heavy to lift it up. It seems she is full of sorrows and illness. There is also a boy in a class who is very thin like a paper. His eyes resembles like a rat's eyes. Children's hair are considered unlucky because they have a disease, they have twisted bones. They are full of sorrows, they are full of illness, they have disease which they have inherited from their father.
The walls of the classroom in a slum smell of sour cream. They bear the name of those who have given the donation to build this classroom. On these walls there are the picture of the Shakespeare burst and of a cloudless dawn, a huge cathedral dome which is a symbol of civilization in all the cities, and of a Austrian Tyrol Valley with its bell-shaped flowers. Then there is also a big open map which shows all the seas and land that the world has. But for the poor children, this is not their world. Their world is only limited to what they can see from the window of their classroom. And they can see their future from this window. They can see that their future is all foggy and it is only a narrow street which is sealed in a dull sky. This world is very far away from the world of rivers and caves, and this world is far away from the star of world which is shown by politician to them. Thank you.
Today we are going to discuss some important questions of a poem named An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum, which is written by the poet named Stephen Spender. Guys, the poem arises a question, what do you mean by the white and green leaves. The white term here represents the white color of the walls, and green depicts the green fields where the children should come out for the fresh air. The children should break all the barriers of the dirty surroundings, and they should come to a much better place to breathe fresh air.
Present situation of the children in slums is not that good. For them, the world only exists that they are able to see through their windows. According to the poet, history is created by the people who can live their life freely and do anything they want. There are white leaves and green leaves. White leaves are the leaves of the books and green leaves are the leaves of the trees. What poet wants to say is that those nations live in history whose children are able to move freely on the earth as freely as the sun does.
The girl was sitting in the classroom. She weighed down her head because of some sorrow, illness, and poverty. Her life is full of burdens. The poverty overburdened her life. That's make her head down.
There. So there was a boy who is sitting at the back of the bench. He was not doing anything there, but he seems to be very quiet and lonely also. He was just sitting at the corner in a very dim class. It seems that he used to think something very big. That is, he was in a very imagination, or he was looking for a dream.
The color of sour cream is of white. The poet used this expression to explain about the decaying aspect. He explained about the pathetic condition of the children living in the slum area.
Today I am here to share my views about an elementary school classroom in the slum, that is poem. It is written by Stephen Spender. The poet doesn't mean to say that the Shakespeare is wicked. He only means to say that the picture of Shakespeare is burst, seems out of the place in the classroom in the slum. The future is painted with fog. It means that the poor children doesn't have any hope about their future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Rajinder Kaur from Government Senior Secondary School, and I am a medical student. In the elementary school of the slum, their future is dark and the mystery because of the slum environment. They have nothing new and encouraging in their lives. They are trapped with the mysteries of disappears and diseases, etc. In these narrow streets, their fate is sealed, their future is dark like an endless night. The children in the slum dreams of having a life where they can breathe without the restraints. The suffocating environment of the slum and their poverty does not permit them to lead a healthy life. They want to explore those beauties of the world which they read only in the books. Shakespeare is wicked because it seems it with sun, ship, and look, they tempt them to steal everything. He portrays a world of optimism and hope and love in his writing, which is in complete contrast to the bleak future. In a life full of gloom and the despair which the slum children lead, in frustration they try to snatch and steal what they can't have and thus end up criminals.
Hello friend, this is again Kashish from Government Model Senior Secondary School, Portmore, reading in class plus 2 from Commerce Stream. Today I'm going to describe a very beautiful poem of our class plus 2, an elementary school classroom in a slum, which is written by Stephen Spender. In this poem, a very beautiful question arrived, and basic question arrived, that why the map is called the bad example for these slum childrens. The map is called the bad example for these slum children because it does not include their world of narrow and dirty lanes of the slum. It includes all the beautiful things of the world and the luxuries, the rich people, their lifestyle and open sky. Everything was included in that particular map, but it was not included in the real life of these slum children. Just because of this, these beautiful things included in that particular map, these children tempted to steal them because they actually never possessed them. This is an answer of this particular question, that why the map is called the bad example for these slum children. Thank you.
The question from each stanza. There are 4 stanza in all, and every stanza gives something new to us. Here, Stephen Spender introduced that section of society which is really very much deprived, and he appealed to all of us that how and the policymaker, the teacher, inspector, the governor also should frame the policy so that they can improve their lot. And I hope everyone has enjoyed this poem, and keep watching, keep liking, and keep sharing. Thank you, and have a great time ahead.